Hey guys, me and Matt. Oh crap! I dropped my phone. Me and a good start to the video. Me and Matt are here to reviewing Matt's last review until the next time he's here. We're gonna review the Fabulous Moolah season 1 last episode documentary of season 1. Of the documentary, and it was an interesting one, wasn't it? Interesting. So. Yeah, she was a bitch, yeah. So it's about her career, and, yeah, she's very controversial, isn't she, mate? Yeah. Yeah, she's very controversial. And, yeah, so how it starts is, and the people in it is like Jim Cornette. Was Bruce Pritchard in this? So he wasn't, was he? No. And some of the old wrestlers.
Wendy Richter.
Richter.
No, she wasn't in there.
She was?
They showed her, but she wasn't talking.
Yeah. And then, so yeah, it was about her career, and it was about her accusations, wasn't it? About, obviously she never got done for any of these things in court, but it's alleged by a lot of people who dealt with her.
They know.
And you believe it, don't you? I do as well.
The way she treated him was fucking horrible. Yeah.
So how it started at first, before all the stories came out, WWE at WrestleMania, we remember this at this time, don't we? When they were going to do the women's Battle Royal trophy.
Yeah, for her.
It's basically for the people who's not on the card for them to do.
But in honour of the...
In honour of they do Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy each year. Yeah. And now they were going to do a Fabulous Moolah Trophy. And then loads of people appealed against that because they knew what she did.
The backlash was...
The stories intense. Of what they were doing. And then they was also tagging WWE's sponsors, like Snickers, and some of the other ones, to telling them about this. And then then they looked up the accusations, seen it was legit, and then they went to cancel their relationship with WWE because of them promoting a woman who's very controversial, and we'll get into the things she did, and then WWE backpedaled, didn't they? And they changed it. Yeah, I think they ended up calling it the Sherry Martel.
No, Mae Young.
The Mae Young Trophy. Yeah, they should call it Sherry Martel or the China Trophy.
That could be controversial as well.
China. What? Because she did porn. There's nothing wrong with doing porn. It's legal.
In the wrestling industry, it might look weird.
I suppose, but it's... Triple H said that in an interview, didn't he? Yeah. But, so yeah. And then what happened after that? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, and then then people were telling the stories of few who dealt with her, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So they were talking about things she did, like, for example, here it's a lot cheaper because I did do a couple of lessons when I was younger. So here it's way cheaper. You just pay a tenner per lesson, and you get 3 hours training.
Yeah.
And you do a lot in it. Tell you what, it's a lot of fitness work, a lot. Like for a good half of it, it's like a lot of running, a lot of cardio.
Than anything else.
But the last hour, you start then to learn moves, to do moves to each other and stuff like that. So yeah, you do quite a bit in them 3 hours. But there, you're paying £1,000 just to do some lessons.
Obviously in their terms,
Dollars, yeah, but it's still... I don't know what that'd be here. I think that's a bit less. It'd be less, yeah. But yeah, and they were paying the money, and she was barely training them. It was the basics, and she weren't trying to get them good at all. She was just barely training them, and then taking the money. And also what she was doing, and this is why people was putting in complaints about the moolah trophy, memorial trophy, Battle Royal, is because it's alleged by people who dealt with her that also to do with the training, they'd have to sleep with someone to she'd make them sleep with people.
She'll pimp them out, basically.
She'd pump them out, yeah, to people, yeah. And also, why she's also controversial, she bullied people, she physically took liberties with people. Like one wrestler said, didn't she? She took the Boston Crab and she sat all the way back and broke her back.
Yeah, she fucked her up.
It broke her back. And then, so yeah, she was a bit of a bitch. She did nasty things to people, and it sounded like she wasn't a very nice woman.
No, she sounded like an absolute prick.
Yeah. Yeah, and he didn't know about it at the time, and I told him that's why people are putting complaints about her, because she pimped people out and she barely trained them and stole their money. So she's a fraudster and a pimp.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's very controversial, and she held women's wrestling down
for 40 years.
Yeah, it's not just her. It's the way WWE looked at women's wrestling. Also, they could have done more before the Four Horsewomen. They never did.
It was her.
It was her also. She was. So say if someone with potential was getting good, become better than her, she'd find a way to stop that momentum.
Like when she did Winter Pretend, the Spider Lady, she cut that
Yeah,
woman
and then the first screw job. Also, that's leaving in April. The first screw job before the Montreal screw job was the women's screw job where Wendy Richter faced Spider Lady. Wendy said she didn't know who it was, but one of the other women thinks she did, didn't she?
Yeah, I
don't.
She didn't.
No.
I think she might have suspicions.
It might have been her, yeah.
But
I don't think she knew.
No.
And then she did a quick pin to her, and she kicked out at 2, but it was
still won it.
Yeah, she still won it. And then she took the mask off her to see who it was, and it was Miller, and then she just hit her after. But yeah, that was the first screw job before the Montreal. And
it's the forgotten.
It's the forgotten one, yeah. But yeah, she held down women's wrestling for a long time, and she stopped her momentum as well. Because I've heard in interviews, Wendy Richter was one of the most popular people there in WWF at the time, because she was getting good merch sales, and yeah, people really tuned into her matches at the time. So she stopped that momentum. She could have been one of the biggest stars in WWF if she carried on. And
for that period,
for that timeline, yeah. And I think also if she helped the other women around her, they could have built a decent division going into the 90s.
That's what Finky said.
But Moolah squashed that. That's the thing though, she didn't help other women that become a big star. It was all about her.
She was the top one and no one's taken her spot.
Yeah. And also another thing what came into my mind is she was getting people's payments from Vince. And one of the wrestlers said to Vince, didn't she, can you just send the payment to me because I don't want it going to her no more, because she's not giving me any money. And then Vince ended up sending it to her, didn't she? Yeah, and it should be going to the wrestler. It shouldn't be going to Moolah.
No.
I don't know why it was going to her. She
lived there.
Yeah.
And she was getting trained by her, so she wanted to cut.
The only thing she should get paid for is to do the training. She shouldn't be getting a wage. No.
But
that's how it was. Yeah, and then it just ended with one of them sticking up for the Moolah, didn't it? Yeah. She said, no one should disrespect the great, fabulous Moolah, and I'm like...
I think one of the lines was, everyone knows she was a bitch, but you can't disrespect her legacy.
Her legacy was holding down women's wrestling.
For 40 years, so yeah.
And pimping women up.
So, great legacy.
Infamous legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Give her a round of applause.
Bad legacy, yeah. But it was an interesting video, and we're rated out of 10 now. And that's the last season of seasons 1.
Yeah.
And I'll briefly say, we don't know if Matt will cover the Benoit. At first he said no, but he's thinking about it, about the Benoit videos. The thing is, with them 2 parts, he's more willing to do part 1 because it's just about the career. It's not to do with the tragedy. It's the second one to do with the tragedy where he's not sure if he wants to cover it or not. If he wants to cover it or not. So we'll see about that. The next time he comes, me and him will talk about it. And I've said to him it would be a good video to do. Because it's an interesting documentary. About his career. And it's kind of also like the rise and fall of Eddie also. It's not advertised as that, but it is kind of like that because it also talks about when they were in Japan, when they met, and then they when he died. Yeah. So I'll cover that. Matt's 50-50 on that, but the one after that looks very interesting. Me and him 100% are doing that. I've seen that before. That is one of the better ones.
I think I've seen that one before.
Yeah, but that's a good one. That's a really good one. He's a fucking crazy bastard.
I'm gonna fucking wrestle him. I'm going on.
Yeah, but yeah, that's going to be a good one. Matt's definite for that, but the Benoit one, we'll see. We don't know. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it.
I'm very on the fence with that one.
Yeah, but you're more open to doing part 1, aren't you? It's part 2 what you like. It's up to you. It would be a good video, though. It would be a
good video.
To have a discussion about it, yeah.
It's a really personal topic, isn't
it? It is, yeah. And he don't watch Benoit matches now. He can't enjoy them no more because of the tragedy. It just brings it all back to you, doesn't it? So
it makes me think of his son and
wife.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
I can't remember his son's name. Was it Daniel?
Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah. So
because they didn't deserve to die. I think
No.
it would have been fine
if he committed suicide.
and they were
All right.
touched.
Yeah.
I think I would have been fine with that.
Yeah. He would have been in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a personal reason why he passed away.
That would have been down to mental health.
He should have done that, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
He shouldn't have took people with him.
That wasn't fair.
No. But something he didn't do it, didn't he? Don't he?
There's always gonna be conspiracy theorists.
Yeah. Something he was set up.
No.
But anyway, yeah. But that's what some people think.
No.
I've seen it.
No.
Yeah.
They're idiots.
But anyway, so yeah, I'll rate it out of 10. This documentary, the Fabulous Moolah one, and then Matwell.
Great.
And before I tried it, I couldn't get into it. But talking of season 1, have you enjoyed season 1 so far? Then you enjoyed the episodes?
I know we didn't watch all the episodes.
We watched most of them.
We watched the ones that we knew and we could talk about. But yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's decent to review them, isn't it? I've kind of like enjoying reviewing it more than watching it, if you get what I mean. But it's still fun to watch, though.
Just like burying the old ECW.
Oh man, that was awful, wasn't it? Yeah, we used to do an ECW podcast, and that we watched. Is it the first year of it, '93? And we was expecting all the best wrestlers to be there, and it ended up being really bad. It wasn't
the ECW that I remembered.
No, it was hard to watch. Really hard to watch. But I'd rate this. God.
I don't think I like this as much as some of the others.
Yeah, you was on your phone a bit, but you did watch most of it. I'd give this a 5. It was okay. It weren't too bad. Yeah, it wasn't boring. It wasn't boring like the Lesnar one. I think out of all documentaries since we've been doing this project, the Lesnar one was the most boring one.
I didn't watch the Randy Orton one, but yeah, the Lesnar one was correct.
Yeah. So I'd give it a 5 out of 10. It was all right. So to me, a 5 out of 10 is in the middle.
Yeah,
So I'd say it was all right. What about you?
Probably a 4.
A 4.
Yeah.
So your favourite documentary from this season's been the Montreal Screwjob. You enjoyed that a lot, didn't you? Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. And the Von Erich one you weren't too into, were you?
Not really.
Yeah.
It was alright.
You didn't have a big connection to them though, did you? You only knew of them, you weren't connected to them.
No,
Watching shows of them and then cheering them on in matches.
It's different when you have a connection.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Because if they did a Dark Side of the Undertaker, I'll be all for that.
Or the Dark Side of Page, the Rosenfaller page in
Yeah.
WWE, yeah.
Yeah. I have a massive connection to her.
Yeah. I've gone back and watched them and I enjoy them, but you haven't, so I see why. But that's us season 1 done. So, and if you want to watch season 1, I've also wrote this in the description. You can in the UK, you can check it out on ITV Player. The first 3 seasons are on there. Some of the episodes also is on YouTube.
I can't guarantee the full episode.
Not all of them, but some of them are.
And there's different methods for other ways.
There is the ways, yeah. I'm not going to say on here though. Yeah. But that's season 1 done. We'll start season 2 next week. We both might do the Benoit one where I'll have a talk to him about. I'll try and convince him. And so out of all of them, would you say this is the weakest episode, or would you say the Von Erichs was a bit more boring?
This is the lowest one. So
did you rate this lower than the Von Erich?
yeah, I think it gives it 1 out of 5. I think.
So you'd say this is the weakest one? Yeah. What would have been more interesting if they talked more about Moolah or what she did in her career? Because it was more about her